Hello, this is Emily Banks here, and I'm my Module 5 assignment. I decided to create an assignment where my students would need to create a flashlight for our Flashlight Friday time, which is when the students read with flashlights in the dark. I started doing this with the engineering design process, starting with ask. As Vasquez states, it begins with a question and seeks to develop answers to testable answers to answer these questions. What can I build with the materials that were sent to me? How can I use the circuit board to create a flashlight? Will I need any additional materials? Is it going to be bright enough for them to see? Then I moved to the imagine stage. As Vasquez states, the imagine stage is for making predictions that can be tested. I started to imagine and brainstorm how I could use these materials to create a flashlight. I looked up different examples of flashlights and circuit boards on the internet to gain background knowledge, and I learned more about them and how they're used to conduct electricity, and how flashlights also are used to conduct electricity. I went and I planned, as Vasquez mentions, that planning is determining materials, identifying variables, defining the conditions to examine, and determining how the results will be recorded. I started to plan out my design. Where should I start? Will I need any more materials and my lights be bright enough? Will I have to buy anything else? What can I use to keep the flashlight as a base? Which brought me to my create stage. As you can see, I gathered all materials on the left. I then took 2 pieces of Play-Doh, stuck it on this white piece, which is the conductor that kind of closes the circuit. I stuck one end of the red and one end of the black inside of each of the different Play-Dohs. As you can see, my light did not work at first, which brought me to the improve stage. I think I short-circuited a couple lights when I was trying to play with them and close the circuits. So next time I definitely would not do with that. As you can see, I eventually got it to work by fixing the problem and getting different lights. Then I ended up thinking, how can I create this into a flashlight? So I ended up grabbing a clear cup. I cut a hole in the bottom of the cup, and then I stuck that whole entire 2 pieces of Play-Doh and the white piece inside of it, as you can see. I stuck the light inside of the hole and tested to make sure it worked, which it did, as you can see. Then I said, well, how can I use the circuit board to create more of a base? So I ended up taping it onto it, and the students, kind of like a flashlight, have to turn it on and off. As you can see on the very far right, this is me reading with my flashlight a book. My rich task planning figure. In order for students to create an electrical circuit, instead of asking them to complete a worksheet showing the circuit process, try inviting them to design a tool that uses the circuit kit, such as a flashlight in this case. My design tool 5.1, I gave them all yes, because it does present real problems and it's relatable for the students, and it approaches problem solving. It's important for the grade level content. It approaches the engineering design process, uses hands-on learning. It's developmentally appropriate. They have to create models. It's clear to students how technology is used in my lesson plan. It's engaging. It also helps students test solutions and evaluate results, and it also involves students in communicating their design and results. As you can see, this is my lesson plan that has all of those factors in it. Thank you for watching.